Now class, could you all go to page 34 and start reading from the second paragraph to... Hey. Were you paying attention to my class? You were. Well, tell me, what was the exercise that I was just saying now? I was telling the whole class, including yourself, to do. Please, no giggling. I don't want to humiliate this poor student who seems to think they were actually paying attention to my class when they weren't. No, that's not what I said. And I think I am going to have to lower your grades just because of that. I can. Because I am your teacher. And if you want to be in my class, you have to pay attention. It is distracting for me. It is distracting for your colleagues. And if you were to actually say, I am sorry, I was not paying attention, I would have ignored it, tell you what we were going to do, and tell you don't do it again. But apparently, you'd rather lie and be dishonest than to own up to your mistake. No, sorry will not cut it. You know, where I come from, we have a saying that is, you don't say you're sorry, you just don't do the mistake. So, since you think you're above this class and everyone else here, including myself, the teacher, the one that is going to grade you and say if you pass or not this class, tell me, why don't you try and explain what I was trying to explain? I'm waiting. I'm so eager to hear it. Since you already know this, and you're more focused in, I don't even know what you were doing, and please do not tell me. I'd rather not know about your personal life or whatever is going through that excuse of a brain inside of that head. No, I am not being rude. I am not being mean. I am stating a fact that apparently you only use your head to hold your hair and nothing else inside of it. So, you either start paying attention or you will immediately fail my class. No, I can stop the class whenever I want. It's not a matter of do it. It's not a matter of you being able to tell me what or what not to do in my class. If I think that I can stop my class, and if I want to humiliate you, as you say, in front of the whole class, it's your own responsibility. It's not my fault. It's yours. These are the consequences of you not paying attention in my class. And just because of that, this class will take as long, this little interval, let's say, will take as long as I think it should take. And you'll have to stay in this class the same amount of time after it. Because we are losing precious time that you could be learning, which you were not learning to start this class, has been going for, let me see, 30 minutes. And were you paying attention throughout those 30 minutes? You were. You better not be lying. So, if you have been paying attention throughout the 30 minutes, that, let's be honest, it is not true because you already came 5 minutes late. So, the 25 minutes you've been in my class, what did you learn? What were we talking about? What was the theme of this lesson? No. You think it is what's written on the board, but that's something that we're already discussing in that lesson. Yeah, you wasted a whole lesson. First of all, do not question me. Second of all, everyone in the class clearly understood this lesson, so I decided to start teaching next lesson to be as productive as possible, and you right now are showing that you are not productive and you're not making this class productive, and as a consequence, you're not making your students, your fellow classmates, be productive. No, don't start stuttering. At least try and show the little intelligence that might be in that puny brain of yours. No. Since you seem to be awake enough or paying attention enough to be whining and saying that I am bullying you or humiliating you, even though those are the consequences that you chose to have for yourself at this moment by not paying attention to my class, how about you start reading from page 35, the second paragraph. And you know what? Get up. Did I stutter? Did I make an impossible request for your puny brain to understand what I just said? Because if it is, I'd advise you to leave, unless you don't understand that too. Now, get up, go in front of the board, and read from page 35, second paragraph, until page 40. If you make a mistake, you have to start over, and the whole class is gonna be paying for your mistakes. So if you don't want to make your classmates angry at you, start going right now and start reading flawlessly. You get it? Now go.